Hey guys, current energies check-ins for the weekend. I thought Blue hesitated whenever he hears "hey guys." He just thinks I'm talking to him. He's guys. He's not Blue. He's guys. Or may I help you, Mr. Blue? May I help you? Broke my pen. I'm not sure how, but you managed to get to my pen, and I do suspect you had a teammate with that mission. And then you broke my pen. However, it's still working. So I ripped apart the pieces that you ripped apart first, and then I kept it. Because it's, still working. Is that a hint for me? He's playing with Felix's happy birthday toy. And I think that's a hint for me, because Cosmo's birthday is coming up, Juno's birthday is coming up. Cosmo is November 1st, Juno is November 2nd. I know, I need to, they just had lunch, so I'm not going to wait for them to settle down, because that could be a forever kind of wait, or it could be 2 minutes. Now Blue is playing with the toys. Hopefully, but we've got Kai in the house, which he's right there. That's his back in the perch. He's actually pretty chilled. Felix is over there looking for the sun, and when he's not going to find it, he's probably going to end up in that perch over there. Cosmo is somewhere. You know her. She'll pop in at some point. Juno's out there because she was here with me all day, and then she's like, okay, we're having lunch and I'm not coming. You can get the rest of them. Okay. So we've got quite a few bunch of them here. Blue is usually not with me in the room because of this reason, because he plays with the cat's toys. And then he wants to play with me with those toys. I'm like, oh, there's Cosmo. And I'm like, I'm not playing with those toys. Because, I'm playing with these toys. And he's waiting. He's waiting for me to throw a toy that he threw at my foot. Yeah, no, it's not going to happen. Felix, you want to join us, Bubba? You're still finding your spot? Okay, you want to play with Blue's toys. Okay, so Blue plays with your toys and you play with dog toys. Okay. Yeah. That seems about right. Okay. How are you guys? Yeah, all good? All good, good. Good. No. No, you little... No. Okay. Okay, Felix is gonna sleep on the ottoman right there. Cosmo's still kind of hanging out. She'll probably land over here because this is her favorite spot. Where do I put this bed? Let me put it here. This is Cosmo's bed since she was a kitten. The only one that's using it mostly is Kai. I've seen Cosmo in there. No. You know what? Oh, let's put it here. Okay, Cosmo, you can lay in it. Blue, you need to chill, boy, because we're starting. Yeah. I'm gonna talk right now because I hear dogs barking, and if he hears them, then he'll respond, and then he'll bark, and then it'll be noisy, and then, so I gotta keep on talking about stupid shit so that he doesn't respond to the dogs that he doesn't hear if I'm talking, because he's paying attention to me while talking, so he's not gonna hear the dogs that are barking. The dogs have stopped barking. Okay. But yeah, let's do this. Current energy check-ins for the weekend. I'll be looking into each sign individually by elements: earth signs, fire signs, air signs, water signs. It'll be quick, to the point, no clarification. Whatever comes out, comes out. No extended for the Friday videos. I'll be looking into where you're at energetically in regards to another energy, which could be that of a person, a situation, whatever you got going on. The energy attached to you, where they're at, and then the connected energies, and then I'll be pulling some cards from the universe for each of you. Roles can be reversed. I think that's it, for the most part. You kind of know the drill. So Yeah, fingers crossed that, well, the cats seem to already fall into nap time after they had lunch. Blue, not so much. So you might get some wiggling from the stand of the camera. Hopefully not. Hopefully he will eventually settle down. Fingers crossed. What can I say? We'll see. But anyways, Earth signs, Capricorn. That's blue. Blue tea. Let's chill. Crows. Nice. I love their sound. Okay. They're done. They're done crowing around. Let's see, Cappy. Oh, no dogs barking, no. On your side, you get the King of Wands, the Five of Pentacles, the Moon. There's a little sense of disbelief here. I don't know if it's towards you or towards somebody. I think it's towards somebody. I'm leaning in that direction. But there's a little sense of disbelief, almost like like a sense of feeling defeated, or you can't trust someone enough, or something has been lost here. And I can't quite put my finger on it because I'm not clarifying, so I don't know what the fuck we're talking about. Plus, you have the Moon in the way, which usually signifies a sense of like depth that I cannot see if I'm not diving in there, and I'm not gonna. But yeah, a sense of something has been lost when it comes to another energy, as far as you're concerned. The energy attached to you, the Hermit, the Knight of Wands, the Strength card. And this energy is kind of trying to keep up, by the looks of it. It's kind of trying to... It almost looks like maybe you had a fight and you're very upset with them, and they're trying their best to make you not upset with them. Kind of looks a little bit like that. You know? Because I see them trying something towards you. Their energy is moving towards you as they're trying, but they're saying it's very hard. Okay. For the connection, the Queen of Pentacles, the Nine of Swords, the Ten of Cups. Like you're trying your best to focus on yourself, on this energy of self-love, but it's very, very difficult. Why do you have difficult energy surrounding you? I don't understand. Like, it's hard. You look in every direction in your life, there's a little sense of, it's hard, it's hard. So what makes it hard then? Let me see what the universe has as a final advice for you. The King of Wands, the Ten of Pentacles, the Seven of Swords. Someone's not stepping up as far as you're concerned. It's like, you know, they could do a little more. Like, yeah. There's like this energy of looking in the direction of whoever this is to you and kind of being like, step it up a notch, you know? Okay. Okay, is that like expectation, or is that why you're kind of in disbelief and in disappointment because you've created some expectations here maybe? I don't know. I'm just saying. Okay. Moving on to Taurus. I hear that too, and it's the bears, and they're outside, and they're barking, but I have to keep talking when they start barking so that Blue doesn't hear them, even though I know he hears them. But he's like, well, if Mama's talking, that means I'm not supposed to, so I'm not gonna, but I kind of want to. Yeah, that's kind of how it goes around here. Okay. On your side, you get the Knight of Cups, the Six of Wands, the Tower. Hold on. No, we're not hearing the bears barking. They're kind of howling, though. So I need to talk to you so that we don't hear them. Four of Pentacles. I do not like your energy. You know I'm going to be honest with you. You seem to be happy about something here, but it's one of those energies of kind of ego, you know, where it's like, well, I'm happy even if you're not. Kind of looks a little bit like that. So whatever makes you happy here, it seems to come at the consequence of others going through shit or something like that. And you're like, well, okay. If that's you, roles can be reversed. But if you have a little, you know, of this energy of seeing that someone's going through it, but you're like, well, you know, well, yeah, but, you know, should have done this or should have done that. Well, yeah, I did it and I'm happy. Why aren't you? Yeah, no. But anyways, the energy attached to you, the Four of Pentacles, the Two of Pentacles, the Ten of Wands. Yeah, someone's going through a hard time, and it is because of them, because they're making it hard for themselves. So there is that aspect, but still, it places you into this, you know, kind of pointing at them and judging them. If they choose to go through hardship and through crappy times, you know, and it's obvious that that's what they keep on choosing, it's on them. Who the fuck are we to judge? You know? Even if we've been through similar situations, let's say, and we chose different, who the fuck are we to judge? Still. You know? It's like, okay, yeah, I can see it here. Yeah, they're making it hard on themselves. They complicate things like no tomorrow, they're just, you know, yeah. Doesn't justify you showing up with, I did it different. Good for you. So, you know, they're still going to do it this way. It's not going to help them. The energy for the connection, the Queen of Wands, the Ace of Wands, the Seven of Swords. Too much expectation. Earth signs, what the hell are you doing here with these expectations? Oh, you should step up. Oh, I did it better. What the hell is up with this energy of I'm better and you're not? I'm above. You're being, yeah. I don't know. It's it almost comes in with an ultimatum type of a thing. If you keep on screwing up for yourself, I'm out of here. Fuck off. It's like, okay, well, that's not helping them. I don't plan to help them. Okay, then why the fuck are we here in this to begin with? You know? You don't have to help them, but you don't have to, you know, show them the way south. They know it already. They got it. For the from the universe for you, you get the Eight of Cups, the Six of Cups, the Ten of Wands. This is a soul connection, and I don't know what type. It could be a friendship, a romantic situation, a family situation. It's completely emotionless at this moment in time. It's lacking empathy completely, and just things are being pretty hard here. And none of you are helping the situation, in all honesty. If it feels like shit, if you're not feeling it anymore, then remove yourself from the situation instead of just making it worse with, you know, again, maybe comments like, well, this, that, and the other. Okay, that sun is it the skylight? No, it's just the sun. Okay. So, I don't know what this is about. It's just, it's not creating great energy as of right now, you know, for either one of you. So maybe take a break from it for a little bit until we're stepping down from egos here on. But anyways, moving on to Virgo. We've got a baby squirrel. I didn't tell you about our baby squirrel. It's not baby, but it's baby. It's not full grown. That's so cute. It's just eating off of crap that the birds drop here. It's so stinking cute. I love watching it. Anyways. Earth signs, you're killing me here. This is how we start this. You guys set the trend for the Friday readings. Look at you guys. Wow. Anyways, on your side, you get the Eight of Cups, the Emperor, the Chariot. Here, there's, you know, the right path, right? You have your own. for whatever it is you're dealing with. There's the right path there. It's there. It's there. It's actually there. Problem is you're disconnected from it. You're on it, but nothing's moving because you're disconnected from it. You know? So you're sitting on the right path while not being on the right path, kind of, or not feeling it at least. You know, so I don't know what this is. It's definitely a disconnection from your heart, because that would kind of make it all more clear for you, but for some reason you're just not feeling it. Maybe you're not in the mood, maybe you're not, I don't know, you're just kind of whatever. Okay, the energy attached to you, the Three of Cups, the Eight of Wands, the King of Cups. Well, this energy is feeling it. You're probably like, good for them. It's just you're in opposite ends. You're at opposite ends of this. Where one energy is super connected to their heart, the other one is not. You're doing something together. And it's not, you know, the best approach here. But okay, it happens. For the connection, the Four of Swords, the Three of Pentacles, the Justice card. I mean, this kind of reveals a sense of work in progress. Like maybe you're working on something, maybe on some damage that's been at play. And it feels like you're not necessarily meeting halfway all the... didn't you have that recently? I think you did. Like one day your energy is up, their energy is a little down. The next day their energy is a little up, your energy is a little down. You know what I mean? So it's like it's at some point when your energy goes from up to down and theirs from down to up, you're gonna meet there for a split second. It's like, uh-oh, here you are. Okay, here we go. You know what I mean? So it's like you're just not matching energetically to meet in that half point here. But it is a work in progress type of a thing, so I don't see these energies lasting. But they're here. They're still kind of playing out. When you feel it, they don't. When they feel it, you don't. You know what I mean? So let's see what the universe has. The Five of Cups, the Nine of Swords, the Hierophant. Yeah, work in progress. At the core of this, there's definitely a very deep connection. But work in progress over some damage that's existent here in this. So nothing more than that for now. But that's it. I swear to God, if it's the next door neighbors again, they just did this yesterday. If it's the fairies, we have names for all the neighbors. I don't know if you guys do. Yeah, the fairies are over there, diagonal of us. The ones behind us, they don't have names. Because, you know, we actually interact but the ones we don't interact and we have to have a reference for them. That's the fairies. The bears are over there. Jeff and Julie, even though their names are not that. No, I can't say this one next to us. I can't say the other one either. No. Okay, we're not naming names anymore. But we have names for our neighbors. I think it's the fairies that are doing the leaves. I don't know. Anyways, moving on to fire signs. Aries. Blue has settled down. Blue is actually sleeping. I'm not going to say his name anymore because I'm scared that if I do, he might... What's up, Kai? He can't fit in the perch. That's his leg flying up. I think he heard Aries. He's like, yep. Casper Aries here. I know, I know. By the time Pisces comes in, you should be up and running. On your side, you get the Moon, the King of Wands, the Strength card. Ooh, you're so mysterious here. Hold on, I'll catch you even if I'm not clarifying. You're so freaking mysterious. Hold on. Okay. I think you're holding space for something. I don't think you're doing shit for yourself right now much. I think you're trying your best to hold space for something or someone here. And it's pretty hard. But you're doing it in terms of just being there while someone is going through a process. You know what I mean? It's kind of looking a little bit like that. The energy attached to you, the World card, the Star, the King of Swords. Yeah, whoever this is closing off a cycle. That's definitely the intention. That's definitely the plan. That's definitely what's at play for them. So it could be a hard cycle to close. Maybe they're struggling a little bit. Maybe they're not, but they, you know, it's nice to have that support system, and you could be part of that. Yeah, there's not a lot of things moving, but a lot of standing still. But it's a nice energy for whatever's going on here. For the connection, the Queen of Wands, the Hierophant, the Chariot. It feels right. Everything about whatever the fuck is going on here feels right. You know, your approach to it, the way you show up for it, where they're at in their journey too, and then put them all together, and it's just feeling like everything is on course. Everything is on the right track. Okay, let me see what the universe has as a final advice. Holy Jesus. The Emperor, the Empress, the Page of Pentacles. I mean, if this is not right as a connection, I don't know what is, you know? And this is a highly teachable moment. It's something that seems to be very, very healing for the both of you individually and then together. So, okay, you didn't say much here, but you said a lot with these energies, so it's pretty cool. There's a lot of massive energy playing in the background. That's why it feels like not a lot is happening, but a lot is happening. Okay, nice. But that's it. Moving on to Leo. People are cleaning up for Halloween. I'm not gonna clean up because I don't have time to clean up before Halloween, because I got a ton of fucking leaves. And I'm not going to do that to myself. I'm going to enjoy Halloween, and then I'll clean up. I think the kids don't give a shit about the leaves. If anything, they're going to play in it. You know what Blue does lately? He goes in a pile of leaves that he finds on the side of streets where we kind of put them here. And he goes potty there. He pees on the leaves. And then he starts doing the kick. And I'm like, dude, people took fucking hours to put these leaves here. I do, at least sometimes. And then you come here and you just kick them all over the place. He's so fucking cute, though. I can't even stop him. But it's like, if you see me putting the leaves back in a pile at some point, because he's so cute. But anyways, on your side you get the King of Swords, the Fool, the Lovers. Where are you? Hold on. Where the hell are you? Because I don't see you here. I see the reading. I see the situation that's playing out physically for you. You're not here. You're someplace else. And not only that, with almost a smirk on your face saying, I know. You know, it's like, okay, where the fuck did you go? It's like disconnecting completely from your reality and living in your heart. I don't even know. Like, I don't know where you're at. In a good place. You're in a good place here with these energies for sure, and they are tied up to quite a strong connection, but you're not. Where the fuck are you? Like, I don't think I've seen this like this in a reading before. Where'd you go? We'll leave you right there where you're at, even though we don't know where you're at. Physically, definitely you're here. Energetically, you're someplace else. Again, in a good place by the looks of it. It's one of those, I'm supposed to be here, like everything that I have is in there and it feels right. Okay. And it is potentially a connection tied up to that, I don't know. But it's a good place. But anyways, the energy attached to you, the Judgment card, the Death card, the Two of Pentacles. This energy is debating whether or not to be done with something here. They're kind of like, should I, shouldn't I? Should I, shouldn't I? You know? Okay. Okay. That's kind of it. They're trying to make up their mind. You know, from one foot to another. They're like, one foot in, one foot out. They're juggling in between the two, trying to make up their mind. For the connection, the Two of Swords, the Knight of Swords, the Four of Wands. Whatever this is kind of proceeding, but from a sense of stuck. From a sense of it's here, it's not going anywhere, but at the same time it's moving forward. I don't know what the fuck is going on here. Everything is so like here but not here, happening but not happening at the same time. And this comes from your energy, this whole sense of almost duality that takes over your whole experience here. Okay, let me see what the universe has as a final advice for you. The Eight of Cups, the Knight of Cups, the King of Swords. Connected and disconnected, connected and disconnected. You're giving me a sense of only connecting to things that matter to you, that are important to you, that you have clarity over. Everything else, you're disconnected from. It's like you have your own little box of buttons to press on. That area of my life, disconnect. That area of my life, connect 100%. That area, and it's... usually I don't agree with that type of an energy because it's like you're either connected or disconnected overall. But for some reason, you've discovered the secret of connecting and disconnecting kind of at the same time. So it's like that's why you're showing up here but not here. You're here only with what you want to be. You're definitely not here with things that are not clear for you, not, you know, not good for you. So interesting reading. I didn't see that one coming, but okay. But that's it. Ooh, no. It landed on my foot. Now, if I'm careful, and I got it, see, with patience. And I also disturbed Blue from a little bit of a nap. Yeah, you can sleep there, Bubba. You're fine. You can come here at the end. I'm sorry. Don't look at me with that face. I didn't mean to disturb you. Oh my God, he's giving me the puppy eyes. It's making me feel guilty. Moving on to Sagittarius. He's coming back. I'm not going to drop any cards anymore. If you want to go back to sleep over there, Mama's not going to bother you anymore. Oh my God, he's giving me the leaning on me type of a look. And now we're not hearing dogs barking, and the dogs meaning the bear. The big bear. That's the big bear bark. Do you know the difference in between the big bear bark and the middle bear bark and the girl bear bark? 'Cause I do. I know them bears. Do you? I don't think it matters to you. Oh, my little nose. My little nose. Alrighty, on your side you get the Knight of Swords, the Judgment card, the Wheel of Fortune. You made up your mind about something, and the minute you made up your mind about something, here you go in that direction, doing whatever you need to be doing about it. So it's like it's immediate. The minute you make up your mind, you go. Okay, the energy attached to you, the Devil, the Ace of Pentacles, the Nine of Swords. Someone's trying to do something here, but whatever it is that they're doing, it looks to be like, you know, a good idea. The means through which they get there, though, are kind of unhealthy. So it's like, okay, I think this would work, but the way we're gonna do it, yeah, it's going to be tricky. It's going to be quite tricky. So I don't know who this is and what they're doing, but not the best energy in terms of how they're doing it. For the connection, the Knight of Wands, the Moon, the Tower. Oh, you're out of this. That's your decision. You're not being a part of this because you're looking like you're dodging a bullet without even knowing that you are. So I feel like that's where this decision of your stands, in the sense of, I think you're out of here. You know, the minute you kind of sniff what's going on here, you're like, yep, nope, not for me, thank you, goodbye. You're looking like you're avoiding disaster here, like last minute. So kind of dodging a bullet there. Alrighty, let's see what the universe has as a final advice. The Four of Swords, the Fool, the Six of Pentacles. And it does look good. Whatever this is, looks endearing, it looks inviting, it looks like 333. We're on the right track here. It looks like, you know, the best thing you can be part of. So it does look, it does keep that sense of just inviting. Just, it looks good, you know. But for some reason, you see it for what it truly is. And I think you're avoiding it. If you stop and pay attention, you will see if something's off here. If not, you might fall for, but it looks so good, you know. I think you are seeing it for what it truly is, and I think you're going around it. I don't think you're going to be part of it. I don't know. That's for you to decide. But yeah, that's it. Moving on to air signs, Libra. On your side, you get the Five of Cups, the Ten of Wands, the Page of Wands. You're going through a little bit of a hard time, a little bit of something feels very, very pressing, very almost catching up with you or something. And it doesn't feel great, but at the same time, there's that sense of, hey, you know, sometimes there's shitty times. We're just going to push through and we're going to come out at the other end of it. So your attitude is that of openness still, even though things may feel hard at this time. And understanding that it could be temporary. So it's like, you know, yeah, it's a little bit of a hard time right now. We'll be fine. Okay. The energy attached to you, the Knight of Pentacles, the Empress, the Four of Cups. This energy comes through with the sense of, I wish I could do more. I wish because there's a lot of them relying on you almost. Like you're the one that has the, you know, the torch and leading the way here. Even if you're doing it energetically and it's not really a pre-assigned role, like, hey, I'm in charge here. I don't think that's the case. But for some reason, their energy is kind of looking at you to lead the way. And they are showing up with a sense of disappointment in themselves and a sense of, you know, I wish I could do more. Because this does show up as a pretty even type of dynamic here. For the connection, the Lovers, the Knight of Swords, the Chariot. Yeah, I think you're in charge here. You know, if things are shitty for this dynamic at this point in time, you're the one that's lifting it up right now. And I do get a sense, again, that usually it's an even type of let's pull it up together. Sometimes it happens that one will pull it up while the other is having a hard time, and the other could compensate at another point where they pull it up while you're having a hard time, you know, just to even it out. So I feel like that's kind of how this works usually, this dynamic. But right now, you seem to be the one that kind of carries the load here. Maybe that's why things are feeling a little hard right now. But you're doing a good job with it. Let me see what the universe has as a final advice for you. The Four of Swords, the Five of Pentacles, the Hangman. You are doing a great job. There's an energy of loss in the middle of it all, so I don't know where that applies. But you're just kind of healing through anything that shows up through this experience. You're just kind of letting it pass. You're standing still. You're not rejecting it. You're not making it go faster or you're not trying to take control. You're just standing still. And that's the best way to approach this situation. And that's why you're looking like you got this, you know, because you do. So, super nice, your approach to things here. But yeah, that's it. Alrighty, moving on to Aquarius. I didn't call you here. Why are you here? You were sleeping right there. When I say that's it, that doesn't mean that the reading is over. Oh, those eyes. Oh my goodness, you are killing me, brother. Oh my god, who taught you guys to manipulate with that puppy eye shit? Oh my god, my heart is melting. Look at it. And then they go like, you know, they do the puppy eyes things, and then they know, they fucking know, and then they move it just slightly as if I'm gonna look away from you, but I'm not really, because I'm looking right back at you. It's like, dude, what the fuck? Who invented that? Cats don't do it. Cats just don't give a shit. It's like, you want to pay attention to me? No? Oh, you will. You will. I'll make you pay attention to me. And I don't even have to look at you. That's cat attitude. But this guy? This guy? You little bear. You little fluffy bear. Anyways. On your side, you get the King of Cups, the Two of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups. You're questioning something, and you're questioning something that has to do with how you feel about a situation. You do have love there, a lot of love, but and then there's a desire for more love, but then there's the energy of questioning right in the middle of those energies of love there. So I'm not sure if you're questioning your love for a situation or the love that's coming back from the love you put into a situation. There's a little, it's not a lot. It's not a lot. It's not enough to even cause any real issues here for now. But the seed has been planted. The seed of doubt there. It's there. So you better keep an eye on that. Because for the energy that's responding to this, the Hermit, the Six of Cups, the Four of Wands. Yeah, there's the energy of, recognizing of a soul connection, a powerful one, committing to it. So it's like they're in. They're 100% in. There's no questioning, no seeds of questioning, nothing like that. For the connection, the Emperor, the King of Pentacles, the Star. But I think it comes from your nature of just wanting to know, wanting to be sure. You know, it's like, what's wrong with that? Absolutely nothing. It just creates doubt and questioning. And because you can never be sure of anything. Can you just accept that you won't know 100% everything? Because you won't. You're probably like, well, I have to try. Okay. What does that get you? Well, doubts and questions and okay, great. Instead of just experiencing this for what it is. It's that nature of you of having to know, having to have control over it, having to know the answer. No, I need to know. Okay, well, do you trust what you feel and what you're getting back as an energy? Yeah. Then what the fuck do you need to know? You know, what more do you need? Well, I need to know. Okay, love can't be drawn or written or, put into words. It's just an energy of, do you trust that it's there? Do you know that it's there? Well, I know it's there. Well, I feel like this could be a never-ending discussion with you here. Let me see what the universe has as a final advice. Do not push my laptop off the table. Thank you. I put it there to block the sun, but hold on. Kai is up apparently, and he's stretching over my laptop. Okay. No, those are not the bears. No. Stay here. Look into my eyes. Manipulate me. Come here. Good boy. Good boy. You wanna come? No, those are not the bears. You're not hearing the bears right now. No, you're not. No. I can't deal with you right now because I'm in the middle of a reading, so I can't really stop you from barking. But I really, really wish that you didn't bark whenever you hear the bears. Can we do that for this reading? You can give me the puppy eyes all you want. Little beard, little beard. Go to bed. From the universe, you get the moon, the Knight of Cups, the Hangman. That's exactly what I said. Can you just trust? Can you just know what you know and that's that? And what you don't know, what is that you don't know? I don't know, see? You don't even know. Then why look for it? Just be with what is. You know, you don't need to question, you don't need to doubt, you don't need to doubt what? The energies are pretty straightforward here. There's love, it's coming back and forth. It's one of those what you see is what you get. Exactly what you're looking for, what you need to know. It's here. You just need to trust that it's here. You know? This was funny, but I need to know. What? What? Well, you know. I do know that you don't know, and that's okay if you don't know. Oh, man. Anyways, moving on to Gemini. Kai, your tail is in the way. What is it with you guys bringing your tails here in the way? And then I have nowhere to lean anymore because of your tails, because of your fluff. And then you move it too. I'm kind of almost bothered by the airflow coming from the cards while I shuffle, or while I touch you with my elbow. Shame on me. I told you by the time Pisces comes in, he reacted to Aries, and now by the time Pisces is going to come in, he's going to be full on the screen. Get ready, Bubba. We're close. What the fuck is Cosmo doing? Oh my god. On your side, you get the Star, the Lovers, the Wheel of Fortune. What do you got going on here? Your antennas are all lit up. They're all lit up here. There's a connection that you're pointing at, and you're saying, uh-oh. Uh-oh in a good way. You're saying, could this be it? Could this be what I think it is? I don't know. No idea. I just see how you feel about it, and it does feel good. But I don't know. Okay, I love this energy for you because it keeps you in that place of kind of mesmerized. But anyways, the energy attached to you, the Three of Pentacles, the Nine of Cups, the Judgment card. Yeah, there is a partnership here, or the energy of a partnership, which does carry love and potential to go places. I don't know. I think you're part of something that could be new, and I think you do feel that it's going to go places. At the core of this partnership, there is that energy of it might go places. I don't know where you're taking it, the places you're taking it though. You know, you might be ahead of the game, like 10 steps or something. Like it could go that place. It could go that place, but like come back with it a little bit. You know, be a little more in the reality of where it's at and then see where it's going. You know? Don't prearrange the steps for this by getting ahead of it and being like, oh my God, but it feels so, yeah. Soak it in, like it just feel that, yeah. Don't go flying into Fantasyland with it. I know you're predisposed to that. You have that tendency. Let me go to Fantasyland. Yeah, take it there. Enough so that you don't get lost in there, you know. Come back to planet Earth too to deal with the situation also. So keep it balanced there. For the connection, the Temperance card, the Seven of Pentacles, the Two of Swords. It's kind of the way this is forming or coming together, it's kind of on the slow side, and it's looking like it's been forming over already months or years or something. Like it goes a little back. It goes a little back. It's not something new that is forming right now. Maybe the way you view it or the way you feel it is new. But the way it's coming together, it carries a little bit of history and a little bit of I don't know, slowness to the process, and a little bit of stumbling, and a little bit of what the fuck, you know, like it's not as easy as you make it look from how you feel about it. Let's just put it that way, you know. Let me see what the universe has. We're not at Pisces yet, but you're on the right track with it. We're almost there. From the universe, you get the Ace of Swords, the Two of Pentacles, the Seven of Swords. It's a push and pull type of an energy. It's one of those that if it is forming into something, it's going to form through quite the difficult means. It's not as easy as it looks. You know, it's a push and pull. It's yeah, let's do this, and then nah, probably not. You know, don't leave. Pisces is here. He left just when Pisces was coming in. He was right there. So yeah, it's developmental type of a thing. It's still at play. It's still forming into something. I think what's shifting about this is mostly maybe the way you feel about it, the way you view it, your perception over things here. I don't know. It looks like it's almost growing on you or something. But that's it. Moving on to water signs. Pisces. And Pisces left into his chair. Scorpio is here, though. Right, Cosmo? Oh, baby girl. Come on. I know you want to come here. Come on. I see you bopping your head here. I didn't clean your eyes today. You got dirty eyes, girl. She's so big. Like, there's no more room on this table. No, don't play with Blue's tail. So Blue's right here. He's wagging his tail over there. She's playing with his tail over there. That's him wanting to play with her. And with me. And he knows we're talking about him. So it's kind of a shit show. But, you know what? We're almost done. So we should be lucky that the shit show hasn't been playing out throughout. But good. These are the calm shit shows. Blue, let's not. Yeah, I spoke too fast. Okay, Pisces, let's see what you got. Am I bothering your tail, Cosmo? I'm sorry. Am I in your way? On your side, you get the Strength, the Page of Wands, the Eight of Cups. You want to be strong for something. You want to show up for something. I don't think you are ultimately. It's like, I really want to show up for this. I really want to be there for this. But I don't think I can. And what's most important, it's not about can you or can't you. It's about I don't think you want to. I think you're tired. I think you're depleted. I think you don't have the resources to show up in whatever this is, no matter how much you want to. The energy attached to you, the Four of Cups, the Eight of Swords, the World card. Ooh, this is a very heavy energy of... this is an energy that's looking like it's wanting to close a cycle, and it's hard enough to close a cycle as it is. They're just making it 10 times harder by complicating things and just making things impossible here. For them, and then probably for you, because I think you're involved in this somehow. For the connection, the Hierophant, the Three of Swords, the Five of Wands. I don't know what this is about, but man, it's dealing with some painful and conflicting and quite nasty energies. And I think as much as you want to be, standing in your power in the middle of this freaking hurricane by the looks of it, I think it took a lot from you already. I think it depleted you by now. So again, it's like, it's not a matter of will. It's a matter of, I don't think you have the resources you need. Maybe if you took a little break to recharge a little bit and then come back, with that intention to stand still here and just kind of go through this if you choose to. But with what you got right now, I don't think you've got the resources. I don't think you got the energies to be able to show up for this in the way that you would want. But from the universe for you, as a final advice, the Seven of Swords, the Three of Swords, the Ace of Pentacles, the same thing that I said is coming through from the universe. Like, take a little time away from all of this. It's painful. It brings up a lot for you, which you will deal with it. And I feel like you are dealing with it. Sometimes we need to step back from it all. You know, sometimes we need a break when it gets too much. And right now you need a break. So if you can, try to step away from whatever this is. You're in major need of that break. But that's it. Moving on to Scorpio. I'm sorry. Did I bother you, Miss Scorpio? It's your birthday and you cry if you want to. Cry if you want. Don't play with blue if he's not playing with you. And I know he's playing with you. You know he's going to play with you if you start. So don't start playing with blue, because he'll play with you. There it is. See, we found it. Don't look at me with those puppy eyes, dude. We're getting close to the end of this, and he knows. And she knows, apparently, too. And he's getting agitated. And it's also close to the time that he starts going nuts, because in between 4 p.m. and 7 p.m., if I don't take him out during that time, he's going to go ballistic. He's like, no, it's my going OUT time. Anyways, on your side, you get the Lovers, the Ten of Swords, the Magician. You're kind of losing hope here for something. There's a connection that's super important here that shows up in your manifestation. So you're manifesting something when it comes to this connection. But it does look like you're kind of losing hope right now. Not to say that you've lost hope completely, you gave up on it. No, you're not there yet. But you are kind of like, I don't know if it's going to happen, you know? Okay. The energy attached to you, the King of Wands, the Three of Wands, the King of Pentacles. This energy is putting something on hold. It's like, if this was me, I would say I'm putting my personal life on hold. I'm only focusing on my home right now, or my work, and that's it. That's it. Everything else, it's on hold. I'm not doing shit. I'm not going to take any vacations. I'm not going to do anything that has to do with my heart and my, self-care and all of that. Just my work. So it's kind of looking a little bit like that energy. Maybe that's why you're losing hope. You're like, well, they're not even going to see me, so why would I manifest? Because, they're busy. For the connection, the Queen of Pentacles, the Ten of Wands, the Four of Wands. I think this is a commitment of some sort. So if this is a commitment, things are looking like neither of you are paying attention to each other or something. It's not looking great. It does feel like it's temporary, but even temporary, it's like, what the fuck? If it's a commitment, then, they're busy with other shit, or they're just stepping out of the commitment to take care of their shit, and then they'll be back when they're done. They'll be back. I don't know. I don't know. Let me see what the universe has as a final advice. The Temperance card, the Knight of Swords, the Ace of Wands. There's something you've been wanting to do for a very long time. You're showing me this here. I don't know how this relates to this situation, because I don't think you're doing it now. But I do believe that whatever this is not supportive of that. So if you're planning to do something for who knows how long, and you've been trying to, and then these types of situations show up, they don't feel supportive to your cause, to what you're planning to do here. So yeah, I don't think you're doing it now, though, yet. until you find that support within you, probably, because that's where maybe you're going to need to look for it, because this is not going to, if it keeps on showing up like this, it's not going to show up as supportive. Cosmo just went directly to Felix and groomed him, and Felix can stand. Now she's punching him, and now Blue is going there to break them off. And Felix can't stand her grooming, because she's like, if I want to groom you, I'm gonna groom you, goddammit. And Felix is not really, he's like, okay, I'm putting up with grooming, but not a lot, like just a little bit, okay? And she's like, no, I want it a lot. And then he put his paw up, like, you're done. And she's like, no, I'm not. So she jumped on it. And then Blue saw it. Blue is the pacifier. Blue is the make love not war type of an energy here. He's like, whenever he sees a little bit of, he's like, well, what's going on here? And why is this happening? I'm here. Chill. And they did break it off. Anyways, moving on to Cancer. Blue, no, that's not a toy. That's Cosmo's bed, okay? Okay, Baba? No. Blupti? Blupti, you want to come here? I'm almost done here. We're at the final sign. And then we can bring you up here, and then we can go. We're not going to go UT, though. Alrighty, on your side you get the Lovers, the Two of Pentacles, the Emperor. There's a connection, very strong connection that shows up here, and you're kind of up in the air when it comes to this connection. Energetically speaking, emotionally speaking, you know what's up, you know how you feel, you know what you want, you know. As far as things are going in the physical, it's like, what the fuck, I don't know, you know. The energy attached to you, oh, that's why maybe. The Knight of Wands, the King of Cups, the Hermit. Well, this energy is moving towards you. It is moving towards you with what seems to be like a fresh energy. So you could interpret this as, what the fuck? You've never done this before. Or, where's this coming from? You know, that type of, maybe that's why you're in the Two of Pentacles. Because I think you're looking at this and there's something new about it. It seems fresh, it feels good, but at the same time, you're kind of like, what the fuck? You're a little thrown off, you know? Okay, well, that's not bad. Could be surprising, or, yeah, I don't know. For the connection, the Empress, the Queen of Cups, the High Priestess. Yeah, everything looks aligned here. Everything looks, energetically speaking, the two of you are definitely on the same page, definitely same frequency. It feels like everything's fucking magical here. You know, intuition is just dancing around like crazy because it's being listened to. Love is here, all sorts of... It's just this shocking element of surprise of, like, where's this coming from? You know, type of an energy. It's not a lot. It's just a little, I think, surprise type of a thing here. But from the universe, you get the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Wands, the Ten of Cups. Yeah, that's beautiful. So whatever's going on here... not only on your side, the same exact energy is being responded to and shared. So the both of you are participating in this beautiful energy of love here, somehow, with whatever it is that you're doing. So it's reciprocated nicely. It's good. Good. We fucking ended on a good note here. Really good note. Because the way the Earth sign started this, I was worried. I was like, where's this going? What the fuck? But we ended on a high note. Good. Good. But we're done. OMG. Without any kind of crazy commotion. Okay, Mama. Bloopty bloop. Come to Mom. Come here. Come to Mom. Okay, come through here. I got you. Come on. Come on. Come on, Papa. Come on, baby boy. Come on, Papa. Come say hi. No, come. Come on. Oh, come here. I got you. Okay, well, let's make room. Not like that. Like that? Like, do you think that's comfortable? Okay, if you think that's comfortable. Well, Baba, it's not comfortable. Give me paw. See? You can't give me paw. Oh, you gave me paw in my mouth. You got thick fucking paws, Bubba. in my mouth and in my nose. You took me out. You just took my lip out and my nose. Hopefully not, but I don't know. That was a big pawing. That was a big pawing. Hold on. Somebody left some hair here. Is that yours or Cosmo? Come on, give me 5. Give me 5. I'm asking for it too, though. So give me 5. Ah, this dog. And then Felix is stretching in the background. Are we done for the day, Baba? Are we going to take a break? I think we're going to take a break. Are we going to fall asleep? I think we're going to fall asleep. Are we going to go give candies to the kids? I think we're going to do that. And then are we going to go sleep? Yes, we're going to do that. Are we? Look at those puppy eyes. He knows. He fucking knows. He knows. He knows how to manipulate. Anyways, love you guys. And see you next time. Bye.